Hey guys, hold on one second, y'all. Let me get, the sun is like coming through today. Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. What I decided to do today, and let me get this hair down real quick. What I decided to do is to start to go live in between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. at least through Monday and Fridays. Over the weekend, you guys know my kids are off from school on the weekend, so I'll pop in whenever. So if you're watching this on the replay, please type in hashtag replay. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Leticia Campbell. I am the CEO and founder of the Campbell Success Network, creator. Hey, Kim, how are you? I inboxed you, sis. Answer my messages, mama. I am the CEO and founder of a company called the Campbell Success Network. I'm also the curator of the Sales Success Academy, and I am your Sales Success Strategist. What I do is I help course creators and service providers dominate their online sales by teaching you how to close more clients. And I do this all inside of my Sales Success Academy membership club. And you can join today for as low as $9 a month by going to campbellsuccessnetwork.com. That's campbellsuccessnetwork.com. So I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Thank you so much for liking my stories. And there's a lot of action that goes on in my Instagram stories and my Facebook stories. A lot of the stuff I put in there is super funny. So you guys, gotta go and check it out. So good morning, everyone. What's today? Today's Tuesday, right? Happy Tuesday. We are hitting the ground running for 2020, keeping and building up that same momentum. And I am just as excited as you guys, but excitement, guys, excitement doesn't last long. Excitement doesn't last long. I remember when I joined the gym a month ago and I was going all the time, and I still go to the gym on a consistent basis. I'm actually going to go right after this live. But when I first started going, y'all saw me. I was posting pictures. I was going live at the gym. And now I'm like, let me just go there and get it over with, because it's not something I enjoy doing. But, oh, guys, I have a shout out to make. Give me 1 second. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. One of my clients, her name is Artavia Denise. She is the CEO and founder of Flab to Fab, because what I do, I create companies, not brands. She is the founder of Flab to Fab, and her and I, we're going to be going live sometime this week. This girl is booked and busy, booked and busy, booked and mother and busy. Okay, so for us to get on a one-on-one conversation and do a live, I'm working with her schedule. Okay, so she sent me this. What's this called? It's like a waist snatcher. I can't wait. I have not opened it up officially because I want to wait for us to do the live together. Okay, and I haven't worn it to the gym yet, so I'm going to wait. And she also does fittings. So if y'all want to get one of these snatch waist trainers, and hers, there's tons of snatch waist trainers out there, but hers is very unique. Her phone number is 214-669-7105. That's 214-669-7105. Okay, make sure y'all reach out to her. So what I want to talk about this morning is social media trends and this game that we call, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of it before, which is Would You Rather, right? Would you rather? So let's talk about it. There's so many people out here on social media, and I say this all the time. They got the holy grail to success. They got the holy grail to business, holy grail to branding, holy grail to all these different things, girl. But the problem is nobody really has a solution to what your actual problem is. No one has a solution. Everyone's telling you a imaginative perception of business. And you guys know on this page, I give y'all the reality of the situation. I'm a hardcore New Yorker, and we can't fake the funk. Okay. At least not for too long. But what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is building a business is hard. Okay. It's not like it's on a surfboard on an island or a villa somewhere, or sitting in front of a pool. It's more than that. Like when I see people do ads and photos and pictures and they're like, oh my God, I'm taking 2 weeks off. And I'm like, girl, don't be lying to them peoples. What is you doing? And it's just like, to me, it cringes when I see you guys get out there and y'all following them, you're watching them, you're liking this content, and you are liking and co-signing on a fantasy. And I want you guys to do me a favor. Type in hashtag cut the shit. You don't have to put the whole word shit. You can put SH star T. I don't care how you do it, but cut the shit. Like Deborah Green, she lives here in New York. She doesn't live too far from my house. And we have this thing we call out here in New York called shim shamming. Like when we see somebody like literally trying to throw a scam or catch a scam or whatever, we're like, wow, this person is such a shim shammer. Like for real. They're just like doing okie doke on people. And it's a lot of that going on online where people are selling templates. People are selling branding films. People are selling events and all these other things, but they're not really talking about the reality of that. Entrepreneurs. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all the real thing about entrepreneurs that a lot of these coaches don't want to tell you guys. Entrepreneurs, thank you, Deborah, work 100 times harder than an employee. They're more stressed, not stressed in like a unbearable way, but they're stressed because it's a sense of we want to get to that next level, and we want to make sure that we're on top of our game all the time. Entrepreneurs, at least real ones like myself, work extremely hard at motivating ourselves. Because at the end of the day, there's nobody out here motivating us. This girl that I follow on Instagram, her name is Dana Chanel. And she made a post yesterday, and girl, she's another sister just like me. When I saw the post she made yesterday, I felt like jumping. Hey, Trees. I felt like jumping off of my chair because her post was two things. Let me show y'all. Y'all want to see the post she did? And make sure I want to show y'all. So show y'all this. So y'all make sure y'all follow her. She is I've been following her for a minute. And let me show y'all her post. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh my God. What's my password? Therese, you remember my password to my Instagram? Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, I hate it when Instagram signs me out. I hate it. Hold on, y'all. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. I got it. Never mind, Therese. Never mind. Because Therese, honey, she got all my passwords, honey. I'll be forgetting, honey. Yes. Yeah, here we go. I don't know if I can make this big. Hold on. Why is my Instagram going small like that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now it's bigger. So y'all see this post? She made this post yesterday, right? So the top picture shows, and her name is Dana Chanel on Instagram. Start following her. The top post says, like, she posted a picture on her social media, and it's I got the job. And it says she got 270 likes and 86 comments. But guess what? Those of us who are entrepreneurs who make a post, I just started a business, we get 3 likes and 1 comment. 3 likes and 1 comment. Okay? So it's hard for us entrepreneurs to get support whenever we have a desire to work for ourselves and do things differently. Like I barely, my old coworkers barely call me. Like barely. I mean, barely. You know, it's to the point where now I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. Hey, Jay Wells, it's like, okay, let me jump into these sales trends real quick, because I want to talk about this particular topic when it comes to entrepreneurship versus the employee mindset, and how even when I was working at my job, I still I had more of that entrepreneur mindset than that employee mindset, like hands freaking down. But let's go into sales trends real quick. Let's go into that real quick, because 2020, somebody type in hashtag game changer. 2020 is going to be a game freaking changer, y'all. And if y'all have not already done so, join my membership club. It's $9 a month to join today. That price will go up soon. Make sure you head on over to campbellsuccessnetwork.com, hit that first button, and get inside of my membership club today. All right? Because we're going to really dive in on this. So sales trends are changing. I mean, this year it's going to be a quick turnaround. You know how certain trends, it's a gradual uphill change. The sales trends for 2020 is going to be a massive freaking change. The first thing is, guys, earlier your first goal for the first quarter is to build residual income. Somebody type in number 1, hashtag residual income. Okay. If you got all these coaches out here talking about go high ticket, sell your highest ticket packages, listen, boo boo. If you are not building residual income, your business is not going to last. The number one reason why most female entrepreneurs bankrupt their business is because you run out of money. Anytime you don't have a way to get in constant money coming in yesterday, a young lady invited me to her group. I'm not going to say her name. My story time, y'all. This girl invited me into her group. Now, I don't mind people inviting me into their Facebook groups, because now, Facebook has this thing now where I have to accept the invite, which is cool to me. So I looked at, first I looked at her group, saw what it's all about, and I accepted her invite. So I got inside her group, and I'm looking at her free group, and I'm like, girl, I inboxed her. Because I'm like, hell, you invited me in your group, so I'm going to pop in your DM and give you my honest opinion. So I was like, girl, why are you giving away? This girl was giving away trainings. This girl was giving away PDFs, trees. Girl, this girl had about 10, 20 PDFs in that group. PDFs that showed you how to create fan pages, how to post with purpose. That was her slogan. And I'm looking at her group, like I literally sat there. And when you do like this with your thumb, I did this 3 times. And I told her, I inboxed her, I said, girl, sis, you got over $5,000 worth of content already on the first 3 thumbs up in the group. So I said, why are you not making this a membership group? Yeah, girl. Wow. I said, why are you not making this a membership group? Why are you just adding people in this group and you're giving away all your best work? Training. Oh, she's like, I'm about to do a boot camp. I'm about to launch a boot camp later this month. That's why I'm just putting people in there. I said, girl, let me ask y'all a question, just in case this girl pop up on here and watch. And sis, I'm only saying this to help you. Let me ask y'all a question. If you joined a group that was already giving you 20 different resourceful PDFs, trainings, like actual trainings, teaching you the how-tos of the how-tos, right? And then the person comes up a couple of weeks later after they added you and say, hey, I got this boot camp. What you want to buy? Would you join a boot camp? No. You know why? It's because you are already giving away the milk. You're already giving away your best work. You're already giving away what you know. So when you're ready to offer something, people are like, no, I ain't going up there because I already getting a lot. First of all, I got to get through all this content. This free content you already gave me. Let me get through that first. And let me just hang out here until I feels like joining. Okay? Like, you got to give people that sense of hunger before they decide to upsell. So when she told me about this boot camp, I'm like, girl, if I were you, I would just make this group your membership residual income community. Oh, my coach, is she giving me the coach's name? My coach, this is the way my coach told me to do it. My coach told me to do it this way. I said, girl, by April, you're going to go into burnout. By April, I said, I promise you, by April, you're going to go into burnout. She was like, well, I don't think I am. I think if I build something like a club or membership, whatever, or paid a group or what have you, it's going to be too much work for me. So I guess you don't want people to pay you over and over again. That's why I just gave her a thumbs up. When I am, see, one thing you guys got to understand in business is not no one way to success. Somebody give me an amen on that. It's not no one way. Okay. You got to decide on which way works for you. So if I'm looking at somebody and I'm like, wait a second, this girl is great. I was like, you're doing some amazing work, but you got to tweak your process. You got to tweak it. Okay, because there's a difference, and Therese knows this. There's a difference, and Therese knows that we have clients in my SSA that are just starting off, right? Who are just getting started. We have some that's been around for a long time that got so much content that they don't even know what to do with the content. And she was that type of girl where she knew exactly what type of business and message she has. But she has so much content and she's pouring it into the wrong place and pouring it into the wrong people. And it's going to get her into burnout. And burnout don't happen when it comes from the work you do. That's people. See, this is what we're talking about, the entrepreneur mindset versus the employee mindset. Burnout for us entrepreneurs has nothing to do with the work. We're still going to put in the work no matter what. Burnout happens when you're getting 100 no's. And nobody's converting and nobody's moving and everybody's staying where they're at. That's where burnout comes, is when you're constantly getting rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection. And you're still sticking to the same original plan that you had without asking yourself, wait a second, let me tweak out my sales process here so that I don't go into that mental burnout. There's a difference, y'all, between mental burnout and between physical burnout. Mental burnout for me is worse than physical burnout. Do y'all agree on that? I could be burned out physically, rest, get back up and be okay. But when you're mentally burned out, it will keep you off social media for a couple of months. Because you don't want to get out there and get back in the game because you are what? Burnt the hell out. Y'all hear me this morning? It's so important. So with the whole sales trends aspect of this year, you got to be flexible with your strategy. Your strategy for this month may not be the same for next month. And this is why I need a sales coach like myself, because I will tell you, okay, great, let's do this for January, but February, we're going to flip it. It may be another thing, because as the market changes, as you're building your audience, and as that changes, as whatever you're offering, whether your offering gets better, then you got to change it up. And another thing that when it comes to social media trends is now it's time to get on these one-on-one conversations with people. Nobody's going to upsell. If you are that type of girl that wants to sell high ticket programs and high ticket services, you got to get one-on-one with people. You have to get in front of their face, whether virtually or in person. Now, other people will tell you, you're going to go into burnout having one-on-one conversations, discovery calls, and things like that with people, or why you want to do that and stuff like that. So one day I'm sitting here thinking, I say, well, I'm pretty sure at your job, you're answering phone calls, speaking to people all day. They ain't paying you by the call. They're paying you by the hour or by salary. So now that gets into my would you rather part of this conversation. I say, would you rather be on a call with somebody sitting in a cubicle, telling your boss, oh, I'm going to the bathroom, or can I go on vacation next week, or whatever? Or would you rather be at home like me and be on calls with people? Which is, at some point, you got to say, well, I know this is going to be a strenuous thing, but I would rather do this from the comfort of my own home than sitting at a desk somewhere where my kids are being watched by somebody else. You gotta play that mind game with yourself sometimes and get yourself in check, because these other coaches out here be like, oh, you don't have to do calls. You don't have to do this, or you don't have to do that, and all this yada, 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 yada. And that's what's going to keep you at that job. That's what's going to keep you employed for another year. Because you don't want to do the would you rather game and say, yeah, I get it. I may have to talk to 30 people this month to get a couple of clients in my high ticket program, so that way I'm good. Or would you rather do it for a boss? Because you're doing it right now for somebody anyway. Either you're answering calls or talking to people face to face. You're probably sitting at your job right now doing it. So would you rather do that there in front of that desk that you at, in front of that computer, or would you rather do it working from home? Where you could sit here, go live, get on a call with a couple of people, hop off, go get your kids from school, and do whatever the heck you want to do for the rest of the day. Would you rather? Like in my 16-week program, I meet with my clients 3 times a week now. 3 times a week, we have group sessions. And people may say, oh, that's a lot. But you know what I say? I'd rather do 3 sessions with my clients than work 5 days a week for a job. Hey, Nicole Pittman, like, do y'all want to leave your jobs or not? Do y'all want to do what it takes to leave that job or not? And when you do the would you rather game, that will keep you from believing all these fake ass coaches out here on social media. All these coaches that are not living and will never live the lifestyle, that you can't even relate. They don't even live in the same country that you live in. They don't understand how it works. Hey, Tasha. So it's like, I play that would you rather game. I would rather be with my clients 3 days a week than go to a job 5 days a week. I met with my clients last night. We had an 8:30 p.m. call. I said, okay, guys, we're gonna do this call tonight for 90 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Trees, tell them what time we got off that call last night. Tell them what time. So I got off that call last night. I woke up this morning. I got my kids ready for school, saw them off, and I sat here, made my mom some breakfast, played with baby V. Okay, and I got on this live. Now, if I had been the type of person in the past to be like, nah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Three days a week, that's a lot. I would still be sitting at a job, having to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning to catch 2 buses and 2 subways. Okay, because my main office was out in Brooklyn, and I live in Queens. Okay, and damn it, I hated when they had to send me out to the Bronx, because that was going from Queens to the Bronx, boo boo. Right, Deborah? That is a journey on the train, because and driving, that's a whole nother story. You got tolls and highway, what they call those things that be in the highway that be like holes in the highway that mess up your tire, all kinds of stuff. It's okay, Tasha. We're going to meet on Monday. But yeah, yes, Trees, that call ended after 11, y'all. And I know y'all little nieces out there looking at me like, oh my God, why's she over there doing that? Because I'd rather spend 3 days out of the week with my clients than working 5 days a week for a job. That's why. That's why. That part. Guys, it's the really understanding what is going on now. What is it that your audience is answering to? Right? I see all these marketers out here. I used to partner. I partnered with one of the so-called top marketers for the past 2 years, and I ended that business relationship because it was fake, phony, and done. And what I realized from that experience is that you got to use your discernment. Everybody is not who they truly say they are. Okay? And you got to really say, okay, if it ain't working with my spirit, if they're marketing and promoting something that's just a fantasy, you got to say, wait a second. wait a second. The trends is really comes from what is it that when you're polling people on your Instagram or polling people on your Facebook, what are they responding to? Because there's a difference between prediction and reality. And most of these marketers out here, most of these coaches, branding coaches, business coaches, all of y'all are only talking about prediction. Y'all are YouTube university coaches. You go on YouTube or you listen to 5 or 6 Gary Vaynerchuk interviews and you think you know everything about social media and about business, and boo-boo, you don't. You just don't. That's it. So it's like you got to really, really put all of this stuff into perspective and understand that a lot of times, you know, these coaches out here would try and fit you into this box, right? Without first asking 1,000 questions to get an understanding of what it is that you launched. Like Tasha was on our call the other day and I asked her about her offer, but I kept asking certain questions so I can have a better understanding of what she felt comfortable with watching. Because every one of my clients, all of you guys who are watching me, all of you guys have your own individualized zone of genius. And even though you may have a coach that maybe is going off of her own experiences and saying, listen, I think you should do this. A lot of times you just got to let your clients work within their own personalized zone of zone of genius. And that's how they elevate. Because they're working under the cusp of their own purpose. And it's amazing to sit back and watch it all unfold. So listen, guys, that's all I have for you guys this morning. For those of you who haven't gotten inside my membership club, go to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com right now. Is as low as $9 to join today. It's an amazing membership. I put trainings in there every single week. We're about to post in there every single day. I mean, I'm doing a shift right now and I'm so excited about the shift. I'm doing a major shift right now. And all my clients who work with me behind the scenes, they know about what's about to happen. But the shift is happening because of what I'm seeing and what I've been actually polling on my own to see what the consumers are actually answering to, what they want, what they don't want. And that's why things become so accurate, because you're actually going off of data, not, what's the word that I say before? Not assumption, not prediction. Oh, I think this is what's going to happen in 2020. Oh, I think that's what's going to, no. That will keep you forking out money every month and you're not bringing any money in. So listen, guys, thank you guys so much for hopping on. Like I said, I'm going to pop on live from, Monday to Friday in between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. So make sure you guys have the notifications on. And thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the Success Chat. Bye, guys.